Good morning, guys. Welcome back to our Midnight Suns playthrough. Where do we have any messages? No, we do have the bells.
My favorite.
Stop being so defensive and listen to us, Robbie.
We're just worried about you, that's all.
No need to be worried. I got this.
I don't think you fully understand what you're carrying. The parchment packs a lot of evil.
And what? You don't think I can handle it? I'll have you know that you aren't the only one who has a corner on controlling darkness. Just ask Sparky.
We're just concerned.
Concerned? You're starting to sound an awful lot like Caretaker, Nico.
Since when did you become such a jerk?
Since he started carrying that damn page, that's
Why
when...
don't you worry about yourself, Blade?
Whatever you say, Robbie. Why don't you go find Peter?
Well, maybe I will. I'm out.
Alright, well, this is a situation.
The parchment of power is no joke. Then again, neither is Robbie. Let's just hope he's right and he can handle it.
Yeah, let's hope.
Well, okay, that happened. Where is Robbie? He's just outside. And we do have other people we can talk to. Deadpool, if I saw correctly. Another help request from Venom. First,
What you doing, Charlie?
let's give some pets to Charlie. And next, let's get that chest from the bell tower before I forget about it. Maybe I'll be lucky and get a combat bonus right away. But knowing my luck, that's probably not gonna happen. Okay, I'm getting low on keys. Oh, thank you for the 41 glows that I freaking don't need it. Okay, I'm gonna open the rest of the chest after we clear the bit of conversations out here. So first stop is gonna be Venom. See what his request is. Nice to see Venom and Spidey training in while wearing their suits.
Hey, Hunter, you have a sec?
Gotta say, it's a bit weird to see him in Venom suit, but having the Eddie Brock's voice. Again, we have Venom ability or Hunter ability. Let's see, maybe I'll get
That's
something
good
interesting.
advice.
Well, another spike burst that... VH1, I don't need to have. Right. We have Deadpool right here. No, I don't know,
Have
Blade
time to talk,
actually.
Hunter? I saw you witnessed our disagreement in the hallway earlier.
I did.
Yet you didn't say anything.
I did not.
I did not have
The
time.
parchment contains some of the darkest, most twisted magic that's ever existed. Robbie's my friend, but I don't think he's strong enough to withstand those forces. If he doesn't pass that page off to someone else, it's going to consume him.
I mean, I think you're right to worry.
You are right to worry about your friend, Blade. The parchment is powerful, and Robbie is only one man.
If he's carrying the parchment alone, he's got the rest of us to carry him. And I won't let him forget it.
That is a good sentiment. I hope that it will be enough.
How much longer is he expected to hold the page?
We are all waiting on Stark. Until he can finalize his plan to destroy it, we wait.
All I can say is Stark had better hurry.
Yeah, took the words right off my mouth. There. Okay.
I'm actually agreeing with you, Nico.
Wait, you're what?
We are asking a lot from Robbie. Maybe too much.
So glad you see it too. It seems to me that he's risking himself all for destroying the parchment.
Point taken. We will have to keep an eye on him. Make sure the page isn't having any strange effects on him.
Maybe we can get Hunter to talk to him. See if he's okay.
Not a bad idea.
Oh, it's
You
on my
remember the
to-do list.
bells, kiddo?
Yeah, I do remember the bells. Just gave me some glass. And nothing else.
I
Wow.
don't know how close I came to cutting them down.
Right. Shield exchange. Ooh, I do have Only can sell some attack essence. I'm gonna get the epic gamma coils. And I'm not
Thanks,
gonna get
Hunter.
the rare one. Maybe we'll get some more Wanda cards. Right. Who else wanted to chat? Well, Magic and Nico, but they moved. Okay, let's check the forge.
It's not much, but I have managed to locate a few details.
I need to upgrade. Yeah, research cannot yet be started. I guess we're gonna have to continue with our conversations.
Got more coil for me?
Yep.
I'll make something great.
Start with the ones that I just bought.
Sometimes I even impress myself.
Chaos Trains. What do you have? Cosmic Ray. Let's reroll the double up. Sure, get the Cosmic Ray and Quickie. I don't know. Can't remember what mod I have on the Cosmic Ray.
The latest advancements from the mind of genius Tony Stark. And
Really?
they're all for you.
Okay, only draw gain conceal. That's not exactly bad. Target has stun, more damage, hunger. Wait, I don't have. Yeah, I do have the hunger. I thought I didn't have it. One step ahead and the hunger, whatever. We might
How long did you...
swap around
I needed something to do.
some of the cards, but I need to see what mods I have on the other ones, unfortunately.
It's all yours, Hunter.
Rainbow's Grasp. Draw the last attack played. Ooh. This might be a mod that I might swap. So let's get Hellmouth and Rainbow's Grasp.
If you find more coil, send it my way.
Okay, Blade. Draw the last attack played. But the thing is, I'm more likely to redraw the card. It's a bit more difficult to put Bleed. Although it is a free use card. So even if I don't get the benefits from the marked and health recovery, at least I get the benefits from the last attack played. So overall, this mod is really perfect. Not really a synergy with the rest of the card, but at least it has some uses. Which means this, I don't need to redraw every time. I can just play it because it's free. And if I need a card that has quick, I can play that quick card, then use the hunger and get that quick card back. So that's really great. Oh, one step ahead, I have it modded to have 3 heroism. Again, if I have enough cards of Captain Marvel, or if I don't really want to redraw or draw Captain Marvel cards, yeah, I'm gonna swap for the concealed. I think that's a bit more better, as this card might get redrawn. And Cosmic Ray, apply vulnerable. Yeah, the one that I have is better. Because if I don't KO the target, at least it's gonna have vulnerable, so the next attack will possibly deal with the target. Hellmouth, only draw gain block. Draw 2 cards. Again, the Hellmouth I might redraw it more often than play it. Because if I don't have knockback cards or the shove, then the creating a drop might not be that helpful. But then if I play it and draw 2 cards, that would be an increased chance to get a card with knockback. And yeah, it does stay for 2 turns. Huh. This is actually... both mods are really good, to be honest. This one on redraw with block, it kind of forces you, or forces me to redraw it more often. And not redraw other cards. Oh, not sure what should I do. Getting 2 cards will be great, but then if I overflow my hand, then the next turn I won't be able to draw any cards. If by any chance the cards that I'm drawing, I can't use them. So I think in the end, having block on redraw is much more better. Because at least maybe I redraw it, I gain block, and maybe I get a card that I can use. Then instead of getting 2 cards that I could potentially not use. Right. Nimbus Grasp. Oh, I have the +2 plus +2 redraws. Or the last attack played. Again, really good mods on both cards. Thing is, Limbo's Grasp is a card that you essentially use it like first play. It's like one of the first cards you're gonna play. And especially if you have already a knockback card with magic, of course you're gonna create the portal first, then knockback. Unless you do a knockback, maybe potentially it's a quick knockback, and then you play the Limbo's Grasp. And then you get that knockback card. Again, it's very situational, depending the order of the cards you play. But I think I'm gonna keep the one that I have with plus more redraws. I think increases the chance to getting a card that has knockback, in my opinion. So yeah, I wonder if these mods are gonna get stacked. So if I want to change the mods on my cards, this on KO draw Spider-Man card, yeah, the quick, yeah, I have it much more better. Right, no cards used out of all of that. Wonderful. Okay, in the meantime, let's see how far they're gonna...
Let's do this.
Oh, sorry. Actually, I have the concealed. That's the only card that I kept from all of that. Good to know. Right. What do we have here? Combat bonus, increased damage bonus applied. Yeah, this is a blade.
Ready when
one.
you are.
Apply 1 vulnerable to all enemies. Okay. You might bought your ticket into the next mission blade with that, depending what we're gonna play. And I'm 4 friendship away from him. Okay, did anyone else move around? No. Everybody's around here.
Well met.
Magic?
Are you all right?
Why would I not be?
We encountered Mephisto.
Duh.
You want to talk about it?
I can listen if you need to talk.
I do not want to talk.
Then I can listen to you say nothing for as long as you need.
I am all right, Hunter. No, that is a lie. I am not all right. But you thought to warn me. This I will not forget.
Oh, right. I got +5 friendship out of that. Weird that he did not show the heart popping up above the conversation choices. But hey, increase the size of area abilities, perfect. I'm not gonna say no.
Robbie's walking around with a magical bomb in his chest, and it's insane that people think that's okay. I mean, it seems like Caretaker understands the danger, but nobody else wants to hear it.
I mean, we need to support Robbie, you as well.
Robbie is doing very important work. He needs your support right now.
I see. Support the cause, right? Just shut up and do what you're told forever.
What? No.
Not forever. Just until Tony is ready for him.
I mean, be honest with me. Do you really think Stark's plan is gonna work? Because, you know what I think? I think this is all about Stark getting back at Banner. And Robbie's just a tool for him to use, like everything else in the Forge.
I mean, Tony's plan might be our only chance now.
It may seem ridiculous and improbable, but I think Tony's plan is our only chance to stop this prophecy. We have to let him take the risk.
It's a risk, all right. A risk with Robbie's life.
We are all in danger. But I do think Tony owes us an explanation for his behavior.
I swear, if anything happens to Robbie...
And what exactly do you think will happen to Robbie while he is carrying the parchment?
I don't know. Exactly. Maybe the magic in the page will drive him insane. Maybe it'll wreck his body. Who knows? But I really don't want to sit around waiting to find out. I just hope Robbie makes it through this in one piece.
Luckily, we already had your friendship increased with you. But also, we need to upgrade the Whisper Web to level 2. Perfect.
See you soon.
And I believe it's only Robbie that I need to talk. Before we do that, what's my situation in terms of chest? We have 2 rares. And I think 1 or 2 epics. Okay. Radius of area of effect ability is increased by 50%. Well, I think this is definitely a hint what heroes are bringing for the next general mission. Well, we'll see.
Something about Jeremiah Kane's statue drew me. Guess it's that old Spirit of Vengeance connection, huh?
Like you, Kane carried more burdens than any one man should.
Yeah, so he knew how the big honor could also become a curse.
Do you feel like you have been cursed?
Absolutely. I mean, it's awesome to be one of the Midnight Suns and have the incredible responsibility of carrying the parchment of power. But it also really sucks.
Well, you're now the most powerful member.
As long as you carry the parchment with you, you are the most powerful member of the Midnight Suns. I hope you realize that.
Huh. Never thought of it that way.
It is an awesome responsibility.
Yeah, but of course, power doesn't do me much good unless I use it. And I doubt that's ever gonna happen.
Blaze's betrayal probably soured your outlook.
About that. I keep thinking about what happened back in Limbo. Right before all the fighting broke out, when Blaze told me you were the key to the parchment, the prophecy, all of it. And that if we took you out, the world might survive.
Robbie.
I know what you're gonna say. Don't trust Blaze. I get it. Which is why I'm thinking I should read this parchment for myself and find out exactly what caused him to get so worked up about you.
But, don't tell me you will turn on us, just like Blaze did.
If you read it, will it cause you to turn on us? Your teammates?
What makes you think I will? Do you know what it says?
Not specifically. But I know it prompted Johnny Blaze to betray us. And I fear it could cause you to do the same, whether you are aware of it or not. Its power works in mysterious ways.
Fine, forget it. I'm not gonna read the page. Happy now?
Be happy.
I am relieved, yes. But what are you going to do instead?
I'm gonna do what I normally do. Sit and worry. And hope Stark hurries up with whatever he's building in the forge.
That may take a while.
I'm just gonna pretend I didn't hear you say that. After all this, I better get a statue of my own around here.
Alright, and now we have a conversation with Tony. Probably we will unlock the research that we need to do.
Just tell me.
I already told you.
That was just a bunch of hocus-pocus mumbo-jumbo. Authored by the hand of a corrupted elder god, vile, unspeakable evil power contained within its pages. I get it. The Darkhold is bad. But I'm a scientist. I need facts, examples, highlights, lowlights.
Are you really asking me for a book report on the Darkhold?
I mean, I could just blast the page to smithereens without knowing the context, but understanding it is so much more interesting.
Context or no context, I'm still skeptical that your plan will actually work.
Well, okay, then share your deep insights with me, Dr. Spooky. Come on, spill the beans.
I have no beans to spill, Tony. I think I need some fresh air.
Alright, this is not going great. Everybody's on edge. So, Tony?
I guess you're wondering why Strange and I were getting into it?
I saw enough.
He gets so huffy and precious when it comes to his magic stuff. Everything has to be shrouded in mystery, like he's on stage in Vegas or something. I think he's afraid I'm going to turn around and become an even greater sorcerer than he is.
Or maybe he understands things you don't.
Consider the possibility that Strange understands the universe in ways you could not possibly comprehend.
All right. I'll consider it.
You...
Shh. I'm still considering. Nope. You're wrong.
Surely there is a way for you both to work together in harmony.
Oh, you'll never catch us in the same barbershop quartet. But, given enough time, I'm sure I can reverse engineer an Elder God's programming language. Sure, you may not be able to understand what I'm saying, but that's not my problem.
So you think the Darkhold is no different from some fabulous bit of technology?
Oh, absolutely. And like any other fabulous bit of technology, it's only a matter of time before I figure out how to do what I want to do with it. Every problem has a solution, my resurrected friend. And I'm going to find it.
Could be famous last words here.
I will have to remember those words. They may need to be engraved on your tombstone.
Well, that's pretty grim. Oh, wait. You mean decades from now when I die a happy and content old man?
No.
Listen, if I do die, the words on my tombstone are going to be, the man who rewrote the Darkhold.
For our sakes, I hope you are right. And what about Strange? Are you going to let him sulk?
Oh, I'll find Dr. Spooky later, and explain my position clearly. Make sure he understands.
It might help if you stop calling him Dr. Spooky.
Yeah, you're right. I should use his name. Stephen Spooky.
I give up.
Well, don't give up yet. You need to get the research going on the Gamma Accelerator. I've got the pieces and Dad's research, and I'm ready to go. I'm serious about getting the research started. Parchment isn't going to blow itself up.
True. Again, luckily we already have your level 5 friendship.
Magic highlights, Tony. It's your highlight.
Okay. And now we need one more mission with Wanda to have her training going on.
All right, let's get started, Dr. Spooky.
So Wanda is gonna be for sure one of the heroes I'm gonna use for the next mission. And right now, it's only Steven that we need to have a chat. And then we'll see what missions we have available. Oh!
Careful, Hunter. Punches are flying fast around here.
Doctor Strange punching a punching bag. That's not something you see every day.
Cool down. Carol kindly suggested I work out my frustrations on the punching bag. Her suggestion was wise.
I am afraid I know the source of your frustrations.
If you think this source has got salon-sculpted facial hair and an ego the size of Montana, then you are correct.
I mean, you have an ego as well, so maybe come up with a better plan.
Rail against Tony's ego all you want, but the best way to shut him up would be to come up with a better plan.
Believe me, if I had a better plan, everyone would have heard about it by now. Unfortunately, this whole thing feels like a no-win situation.
You talked about ego and you literally agreed with what I said there, and I got some friendship points. Dr. Spooky. Let's start calling you like that. Right. Course, that's locked. Ooh, rewards. Gamma Coil, Legendary and Epic one. We do have a Blade mission with credits. I don't need for Artifact. We still have the Wanda one, which has Essence. I do have for Intel, but it's with Nico. I mean, I could potentially try a Blade and Blade Wanda and Nico. I'm not sure how well will that go. Ooh, add reward. Yeah, that's an additional common resource. And not sure what's gonna be common, unless you're gonna give me extra cash. But I won't be taking the challenge. Okay, I think we're fine as it is. It's gonna be myself and it's gonna be Wanda. Although Venom has size area of effect abilities, but Wanda has more. And items, Phoenix Flame, just in case, but I probably won't use it. So if I don't use it, let's take other items. Maybe it's a Hydra truck, so it could be a combination of Hydra or just Hydra. I'll be surprised if it's full Lilin again. But I think we're gonna go... say effort maximizer, maybe. Normal strength tonic. And a battlefield scanner. Not exactly great, but it is what it is. Alright, so there is a majority of Lilin. Who's gonna protect it? Is it gonna be a normal Hydra shield guard? Whoa, hold up. They don't have any shield guys? I think that's a first.
You don't have a lot of time. Take down anyone standing in your way of that truck.
Sounds too easy.
Hey, hold up. I think all the time these kind of missions has one with a shield. Alright, I guess that's not the case. Hey, that gets redrawn. Quick slash. It's not enough to deal enough damage. And I don't have the angle. But maybe. No, I won't be doing full damage though with the quick slash. Maybe that's enough to send him into that other hound. Card play refund. What else I have here? Yeah, that guy is targeting the hunter. I do have a resist. Delay the truck is departure, and block. In and all out will not be that bad, but I think it's gonna be a bleed going around here. Or chain strike. Hopefully I'm gonna... Oh, I put some bleed. Nice.
Now that was something.
And the blood hanger activates. So the hunter is not targeted anymore. Perfect. Which means I can actually do a last sight and vanish. That's not enough to get rid of that hound though, which is unfortunate. Oh really? I don't have the angle for a jump with the hunter here? Ah, it's just barely out there. Damn, okay. This is gonna be a left side on
Your time has come.
small hound.
Hail that.
We're not gonna get targeted by anyone. And then, sure, Daywalker on this sound. Although, I think I might be able to clear this hound with the environment more.
Here it comes.
Then I think I should have enough for the rock. Ah, it's just close. Right, let's redraw the Daywalker. I know. Now give me Chaos Reigns. Yeah, sure, I'll bonk him. And at this point, he's just gonna be a slightly better minion than the other hound. Okay, unless I discard stuff, but I'm okay as it is.
The power in your blood is soon to be ours.
Okay, they're gonna go for the hound. Bye bye. Nice.
We got company.
Are you gonna put frenzy? Of course.
Not easily distracted, eh?
I do have the Chaos Reigns though.
Target the truck and take it out. It shouldn't be that hard for a bunch of superheroes.
This is not great. It's gonna be on you.
That's an interesting technique.
I can clear out that guy. Wanda. It's gonna be a shot here.
It was a good try, at least.
Clear out those minions. Should be fine. Hopefully I'm not making a mistake. I'm gonna discard that item, actually. And now what? I mean, Okay, I'm not gonna be able to play that Blaze Storm.
Even for Hydra.
I don't have enough Harrys to gain. Oh, really? Dark Heal. Hex Bolt, at least. It's something. Well, I do have to resist, so... Again. I'll be able to resist the attacks here. This is actually my last card play, though. Gonna redraw the Chaos Reigns. I was hoping to do something with it. Sure, the Hunger. Wild Strike. So at least I have that one. And here... Well, I do still have a shove, technically. Let me discard. Yes,
Don't
perfect.
feel bad. You're not ready for me yet.
And then I can Hex Bolt that Hound, and then this guy.
That looked painful.
And sure, let's put some block. Okay, this is not bad.
Sisters and I will soon be rewarded.
And that means I have 2 turns to deal with the truck. I do have the vulnerable. And I'm gonna frenzy him.
Disable that
I know.
truck before they start moving.
We have Quick Strike, yes. Relentless. And KO to Heroism. Sure.
I am impressed.
Perfect. Can I sneak that guy over there? No. Wanda. I'm gonna shove these guys between each other. Because now the Relentless should deal a lot of damage. Oh, Hex Field is gonna get redrawn. Quick Toss.
Reality is only an illusion.
She will sustain us.
Nice, that's another KO.
That's one hell of a move.
And now, actually, you're gonna get bonked. And you're not gonna attack. You're KO'd.
You're getting pretty good at that.
Nice. Make him bleed. Sure.
I'll put this to good use.
Hero combo, not bad. I cannot use that on the truck though. Will I do enough damage with this? Actually, let's try it. Yeah, perfect. Bye-bye.
You're lucky to still be breathing.
And I have enough. Well, X charge is gonna get redrawn. X mark. I mean, yeah, we're gonna truck with vulnerable.
There was a time when Lilith had the highest of
I'm gonna lose some.
standards for
Oh,
her
that's a
mages.
lot of health actually.
That
285.
time is
I
clearly
believe that's because of the vulnerable I just put on the hunter. But next turn I should have enough to, with the stake and Reaper, it's enough to take out the truck, to be honest.
What's our contingency plan? Where should we be going?
Give up and go home?
Is that everyone?
Okay.
Ready to roll out. It's now or never. Hit that truck.
It's a bit redundant what I'm doing here.
It's on.
With the Reaper.
We cannot possibly match your strength.
And then stake. It should be 0 cost.
Some for the rest of us.
That truck isn't going anywhere, but you'll have to deal with Hydra before you can head home.
Yep, will do. And sure, let's mark this guy. Although, again,
Maybe you
if
should teach me that one.
we get reinforcements, maybe I should have kept it for
Can't do much here.
the next turn.
Targeting systems active.
Okay,
There's only so much I can do here.
any reinforcements? Question is, the
Nothing to
answer is
worry about.
no. Let's take out your
As a
shields.
child, I feared the servants of Lilith. Now I teach them to fear me.
Shock shield, which I resisted. Mindbender we can redraw because we don't have any other targets. And it's gonna be Daywalker or 5. That should be a 5 bleed
Vampires
on
are
him.
not the only ones who should fear you.
Okay, cold.
You've been practicing, haven't you?
Okay, Unleashed. You're gonna get redrawn. Give me Reaper. Ah, that was not the case. That was not the case. I still have some moves though. It's Hunter and Blade, so
They're mine.
might be a bit of a waste,
Exactly what I needed.
but this way. Okay, Blade, you come here. Because this way I can do enough damage. Instead of just a simple shove. And good night.
We've done it. Excellent work.
Not bad. And we got the cut pretty funded. I was actually not expecting to be 3-star. I was expecting at least 2 stars, but we got 3. Okay, not bad. Okay, hangout time. Please tell me, hangout time. Yeah, perfect. Well, do I have enough for Blade? If I do hangout, that is. But we'll see who else. It should be Wanda. In the meantime, Charlie.
The Hellrat is ready and waiting.
Is the bestest girl out there.
Tension's so thick I could claw it to shreds.
Oh, so I actually have with Wolverine.
Something
What's...
or someone who's going to snap. Did you hear Tony and Strange arguing? Who's next? Parker and Nico? Seen good troops.
Not really
lose their
great
minds
options
not knowing
there.
the tank was going to
And
murder
then
their bunkers,
Spidey.
but seeing seasoned, enhanced heroes walking on eggshells is a new kind of unsettling.
Lounging
Like
with.
no stars and stripes hoorah pep talk from Captain America. It must be bad.
Alright, let's have a conversation with Agatha.
Agatha, what are you doing?
Casting a protection spell over the Abbey.
Really?
Now that we are in possession of the Parchment of Power, we must be vigilant in guarding against its influences.
That spell might not be enough.
I am afraid a mere protection spell will not be enough to dampen the page's effects.
I will have you know, this isn't your run-of-the-mill protection spell, Hunter. Only those who have passed may cast it.
Oh, really?
But you are not wrong to be skeptical. This spell will only prevent the worst type of harm the parchment can inflict, but can't stop it from making mischief completely.
Mischief? What sort of mischief?
There's no way of knowing for sure. But if there's one thing I am sure of, it's this. The words etched onto the page were written by Chthon himself. Not even my magic can silence them. They will affect us, if only in whispers. I mean,
Wonderful.
they're probably affecting us right here, right now, and won't stop. Not until Stark finally manages to nuke it from space.
I have a feeling that the page can be destroyed.
I have my doubts the page can be destroyed at all.
Yep.
Don't let doubts get in your way of trying something new.
I will take that under advisement.
Well, I should really finish this incantation. The spell cannot be completed without it.
I will leave you to it then.
Sleep well, Hunter. If you can.
Alright. Maybe it won't be able to be destroyed, but that doesn't mean it cannot be contained.
Remind me never to piss you off, Hunter.
Right.
Or insult Charlie.
Not really need a lot
First
of
line mind control.
points with Blade, but I don't know what gifts I have for him.
That feeling that what's gonna come is gonna be more gnarly than
Advanced photography.
I'll even be surprised.
I know I do have for Wanda the music box. That's for her. So yeah, I don't think I have anything for Blade. Not exactly. Tactics of the Ancients might be something for him. Premium sketchbook. Do I have for Ghost Rider, so potentially I could push Ghost Rider with a Haven. A Haven hangout and then give a gift to him. Because it'll be 10 from the legendary, which means I need to get like 6. Meaning I really don't need to screw up on the Haven choice. And also through the conversation choices as well. Well, yeah. I think it's gonna be Wanda
Always
this
remember,
time.
when you get the bust
And
up
I
some fools in
think
Manhattan.
lounging or something she loves. Can't remember.
I wasn't certain at first, but Charlie seems different since my return.
What do you mean?
She's more alert and sure of herself. You can see it in her eyes and the way she walks. It's obvious Charlie is happy for your return.
Well, I'm still glad that she's around.
I do not know how I could do this without Charlie at my side.
There's no question you two have a bond. I didn't realize it was so deep.
A hellhound gave up hell to walk beside me. How could I not return that loyalty?
True.
That is the loveliest expression of friendship I've ever heard.
Okay, and we gain more points. Right.
Very
Perfect.
perceptive, Hunter.
She loves the activity. So that's a plus 19 increase. I think she had 11. That should be 30 in terms of friendship. Yeah, perfect. So she's gonna be level 2. And she's gonna be plus 10 into level 2. For level 2 I need 25. So 50 more points. Basically she overtook Deadpool with this hangout. And we kinda got them at the same time. Alright. We also had for Wolverine, so I could have increased his friendship as well. But I don't know if I had the gifts and the hangouts. Not sure if it were great. Well, yeah. For now, I'm gonna leave it here for this episode. We do have chests available for the next day. 5 of them. No, 6 with the legendary. At least I have options. Unfortunately, there's a lot that I require keys. So if I have to open all the epics and the legendary, I'll have 5 keys left. Unless more chests becomes available the next day. We'll see. But yeah, for now, I'm gonna leave it here for this episode and continue next time. So hopefully you enjoyed this part, guys. But as always, don't forget to take care.